Hi, welcome to my short video about how to use the Maryland Insurance Administration's Homeowners and Renters Insurance Rate Guide. My name is Patricia Dorn, and I'm with the Consumer Education and Advocacy Unit of the Maryland Insurance Administration. I'm going to take a minute to introduce the Maryland Insurance Administration so you understand who we are and what we do. The Maryland Insurance Administration, we're the state agency that regulates insurance in Maryland. So what does that mean? That means that we are the state entity that licenses the insurers and the insurance producers. The insurance producers are the agents or the brokers who sell you insurance products. We license them to do business in Maryland. We examine the business practices of those licensees to ensure compliance, so to make sure that they follow the laws. We monitor the solvency of the insurers, and that means that we're making sure that those insurance companies in Maryland have the money to pay your claims in the future. We review and approve the insurance policy forms, so the insurance policies in our office, and we review the insurance rates to ensure that the rates that are charged to you are not inadequate. So we make sure that they're charging enough money to be able to pay claims in the future, but we also make sure that they're not excessive or unfairly discriminatory. And we investigate consumer and provider complaints and allegations of fraud. So that means if you have a problem with an insurance company or you have a problem with an agent or a broker, you can come to the Maryland Insurance Administration and file a complaint, as well as if you suspect someone of committing insurance fraud. So let's get started with the rate guide. This consumer guide should be used for educational purposes only. It's not intended to provide legal advice or opinions regarding coverage under a specific insurance policy or contract, nor should it be construed as an endorsement of any product, service, person, or organization mentioned in this guide. So here is the cover of our rate guide, the Homeowners and Renters Insurance Rate Guide, a comparison guide to rates. This guide is available as a PDF on our website, so you can download it from our website. And you can also request a copy be mailed out to you. We publish a new version of this every 6 months with the most updated rates from the insurers who are licensed with the Maryland Insurance Administration to offer homeowners and renters insurance in Maryland. So there's homeowners and renters insurance in this rate guide, also condo insurance as well. So this first page here, this is your starting page. Here we have a scenario for each county and a few for more populous counties like Anne Arundel County or Montgomery County, and Baltimore City, for example, we have 2 scenarios. So there's actually 4 of these pages for homeowners. There's 1 page for condo, and there's 1 page for renters. You need to look through these 6 pages and then find the scenario that closest matches your own living situation. So when you've decided which scenario closest matches your own, then you're going to be turning to the appropriate pages later in the guide to see the rates. The rates that are published in this book are rates for the exact situation shown. So it's a quote for that exact situation, and you won't likely find one that's exactly you. The idea of this guide is to help you get into the ballpark and help you narrow down your options before you begin shopping for homeowners, renters, or condo insurance. On the next page, I'm going to zoom in and talk about the different columns that you see here on this page. So this is zoomed in, the first few lines from the previous page. The first column is the county, and I'm going to focus on Allegheny County since it's the first line. In this scenario, this is a homeowner scenario. And in this scenario, the home is in Cumberland. So it's a home in Cumberland in Allegheny County. And the 4th column shows the home value. So the home value of the house, $118,000. $800. It's important for you to know that this isn't the market value of the home. This is the amount that the home is insured to. And that can often be quite different from the market value. If you don't know your home value, I would check your current insurance policy if you have one. So the next column. In this scenario, the house is of frame construction. So in all these examples, it's frame construction. And for another example, it could be brick. So we've chosen frame for the construction. And then the next column is the protection class. This is listed as a protection class 5. Protection class is the distance to the nearest fire hydrant or fire department. And it's going to be on a 1 to 10 scale. So this scenario is average, it's 5. Go down to the next row where it says deductible. And the deductible in this scenario is $500. The age of the home is 45 years. The next column, water and sewer backup limit. Water and sewer backup is included in this rate quote, but water and sewer backup isn't included in a basic homeowners insurance policy. It's added on. And so you may or may not feel that you need water or sewer backup for your home. That's going to be your choice to make. The next column, this rate will not include an auto and home discount. And an auto and home discount you often get when you have your auto and homeowners insurance or auto and renters insurance with the same company. And the last column is the liability portion. And so for this scenario, the liability is going to be $100,000. This is what you'll see when you turn to the page that has the rates for your scenario. Here you see the rates for the insurers from A to M. And if you look at the first column, this is our Allegheny County scenario. Those are the rates for 1 year. So if you're used to thinking about your rates in monthly, you might want to grab a calculator and divide by 12 if that's easier for you, but we show the rates for a year. So you can see as you scroll down the column that there can be, and there is a lot of variance from insurer to insurer. And it is actually pretty important to shop around. On the next page, I'm going to zoom in a bit. So here's a closer snapshot of that last slide, if that was hard for you to see. And again, I just want to say that we update this rate guide every 6 months. We update it in February and August. And so we try to keep this information as accurate and up to date as possible for you. This is our policy comparison worksheet, and this is in the rate guide as well. And you can use this when you're shopping. So it's going to have 3 columns, and say you could choose, narrow it down from those lists to 3. Obviously, you don't have to pick 3. You could narrow it down to 5 or 2, whatever works for you. But it has 3 columns. And what we recommend that you do is contact the different insurers and then follow this guide and make sure that you've asked all of these questions. So when you're done, let's say that you chose 3, you can kind of step back and compare and see which one makes sense for you. I do want to stress that it is important that you do like an apples to apples to apples comparison when you do this. So if you go with a $500 deductible for the first insurer, keep it $500. Don't use a $500 deductible for one quote and then go over to a $2,000 deductible for the other. If you change your mind somewhere in between, go back, make another call and get the adjustments. That way, when you step back, you're actually able to compare each quote properly. So we do believe that comparison shopping is the key to getting the most out of your insurance dollar. And some tips for insurance shopping, like I said, make sure you provide the same information to each insurer or insurance producer. Ask about discounts. You might be surprised about the discounts that you qualify for. Ask about the deductibles and when they apply. Super important. Make sure that you understand the deductibles. There may be more than one deductible with your policy. Ask about what is covered under your policy and ask about what is excluded. In addition to price, you might want to consider factors such as coverage limits and customer service. And you can always ask friends and neighbors about their experience with different insurers. So this brochure is available on our website. It's Homeowners and Renters Insurance, a comparison guide to rates. Or you can call us at 1-800-492-6116 to request a copy. The insurer's phone numbers and the websites are available in the back of this book. So we are here to assist you with all your insurance questions or issues. You can always contact us at the Maryland Insurance Administration. Our website here is www.insurance.maryland.gov. And if you want to email me, it's patricia.dorn@maryland.gov. Thank you so much for listening to me today. And again, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to send me an email. Thanks.